Ladies and gentlemen, from Bank United Center in Coral Gables, Florida, we'd like to welcome those that are viewing live at WSOF.com. Back to the action. This fight is scheduled for 3 rounds in the World Series of Fighting lightweight division. And now, introducing fighting out of the blue corner, his record 16 wins versus 4 defeats. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighed in at 155.5 pounds. Fighting out of White Bear Lake, Minnesota, introducing Jacob Feel-Good Volkmann. And his opponent on my left fights out of the red corner. His record 16 wins, 6 defeats. Standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing 156 pounds. He fights out of Delray Beach, Florida by way of João Pessoa, Paraíba, Brazil. Presenting Luiz Firmino Buscape. Your referee in charge is Troy Waugh.
Back up, please. Judge, are you ready? Judge, are you ready? Judge, are you ready? Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Fight!
So here we go in the lightweight division. 2 different styles. Jacob Volkmann, a very accomplished wrestler. He wrestled at the University of Minnesota, 3-time All-American, taking on Luiz Firmino, well-versed in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah, both guys 16 victories, and both of them have 7 submission victories from those 16. Firmino, I commentated on him at Pride and at Bushido.
Yep.
He's been around the world.
Also a former Dream Fighter, now training here in Florida, working with the Black Zillions, but he is making his World Series of Fighting debut tonight here in Coral Gables.
Yeah, I think Firmino, this time, he's going to say, I'm going to try to keep this on the feet. Because you know, Volkmann's game is the ground. It's wrestling and ground. He doesn't have very powerful strikes.
Good pace early on here in this one. Lightweights scheduled for 3 rounds here from Coral Gables.
Although a few seconds ago, that left knee from Volkmann was nice. But you see there's no snap on it. It's more pushing than snapping. You should counter a low kick like that all the time. You can never let that go away. You miss it, counter with the left low kick. Let him miss the left low kick, counter with the left low.
Well, look at the upper body strength of Firmino as Volkmann goes for the shot.
Firmino is, he's short and stocky. And this is what Volkmann likes. Great wrestling, great control.
Watch the finger in the eye.
On him like a wetsuit.
Yep. Jacob Volkmann in control in the red trunks, working on Luiz Firmino here in round number 1.
Firmino should even try to go for a leg, kick him away, but go for a leg lock. That would put him also to the side. You know, even when you don't get the leg lock, maybe you might escape. Good job here by Firmino. Buscape, as they call him. I asked, what is that? It says something with food, something, but it's like it's a Brazilian thing from TV.
Portuguese.
Portuguese. Ja, Bashuten. That's how they call him, Bashuten.
Coming up on 2 minutes to go here in round number 1. Jacob Volkmann up against the cage with Luiz Firmino.
With those kicks, you should counter. You should explode in those.
And do you think it's a case of Firmino just not recognizing the opportunity there, or just not having the wherewithal, I guess, to feel comfortable to get inside Volkmann's punches and kicks?
I have no clue. Maybe he's afraid that it's a setup for a takedown, because that's actually what Volkmann did in the first time. He threw a high kick and then he shot for a takedown. But you know, if you can catch him at the moment he kicks, That's it. They're standing on one leg, very vulnerable. Here we go again. Volkmann likes this position.
That was a very slow developing takedown attempt by Volkmann.
Look at this. Bout put one back there. Now let's see what Volkmann does if he's on his back. Can he escape this?
So it's Firmino with the side control. He has Volkmann up against the cage with 50 seconds to go here in round number 1 to make something out of this.
We need to start working on the 3-time NCAA Division I wrestler champion. Division I All-American. He's got to work. He's got to get us some points here.
And you hear his corner telling him, you've got to work.
Yeah, but he knows that if he gives him a little bit of space, Volkmann is going to escape, put him in his guard, he's going to do something. He's got in a great position right now, but the referee's going to put him back on the feet because this is not doing anything. Just holding. There we go. Nice strikes here by Bouscape.
All right, thank you very much, Joey. So the World Series of Fighting setting its sights on the land of the rising sun, as Joey Varner pointed out. Back here in the lightweights, it is Luiz Firmino and Jacob Volkmann, and it's Firmino pressing the pace early here in round number 2.
I love it, by the way. I love this fight. I love what Bouscape did, but I also love it that we go back to Japan. It's where I started. And everything is going to come full circle.
Well, you think about great battling nations who have a history in MMA, and of course you have to put Brazil in there, and Japan is obviously the likely next move.
Yep. And a good guy to team up with. Pancras just had their 20th anniversary as well. 1993, September 21st. I know that because I was fighting on that show. 20 years, they go by so fast. Bouscape very methodically here. He knows he cannot give any space to Volkmann because then he will get back on his feet. So he needs to keep that control and look for something. It's either suddenly come up, which he can't do right now. Volkmann is bear hugging him and keeping him tight. Now maybe he can and start raining down strikes. I wouldn't even go for a submission. Why would you go for a full mount? Oh, guillotine attempt. Nope, it's already out. Oh, and again, beautifully right on the jaw of Volkmann.
Great combination by both fighters here in round number 2. Jacob Volkmann in the red trunks, Luiz Firmino in the black trunks.
Wow, yeah, that would be surprising if he would have had that takedown. Throw a little bit with more power. I got great machines for that. Like that. Those knees are good.
I have to concur with what you were saying in the first round. Neither of these fighters look like they feel comfortable snapping off kicks and punches. It does just not snap to it, as you said, Bob.
Yeah. Bouscape has a little bit more power in his hands and in his kicks and in his knees. And Volkmann is a little slow with throwing them. He has to watch out he doesn't get countered. He's still here. He can still escape. He sprawls. Yes, see? Yeah, that's him, man. Grabbing a leg right away. Look at this. Good control. But when he lets it go, Bouscape is going to jump up. Nope. There beautifully. That's again using that butterfly. That was an elbow to the top of the head. He has to watch out with that if that connects. As I mentioned before, in the state of Florida, that's an illegal move.
So basically what you're saying is if you have a mohawk, that zone is not touchable.
Not touchable. Volkmann was very close there. Or close, he attempted there, the guillotine, I believe.
Good scramble on the ground from both fighters. Coming up on the halfway point, well, correct that, 90 seconds to go here in round number 2.
Work, Buscapé, work! Don't hold him, work!
Tenta voltar, para aí, tenta voltar. O joelho dele aí monta. Boa. Para aí, o joelho dele monta, bichão. Aí, 50 segundos. Vai levantar, para aí, vai levantar. Vamos bater, Busca, vamos bater.
Final 45 seconds here, round number 2, and both fighters, boss, seem to be strategically running out of gas here. No one wanting to show their hand, and it's Volkmann that tries to kick off Firmino, and Firmino comes right back.
Yeah, Firmino knows, like I said before, you know, when he gives space to Volkmann, Volkmann will come back up. At this moment when you saw Volkmann move, that was when Firmino got back up. You know, he's just waiting for a moment. If it's a stalemate, you know, it's very hard to reverse somebody. You have to wait for the other person to make a move, go for a strike, go for a submission, go for an escape, whatever. But create some space.
Not much creating going on here at the end of round number 2. And
No.
we will go to a third and final round.
Back up, please. Fight, are you ready? Are you ready? Fight!
This is it, the third and final round in the lightweight division. Luiz Firmino in the black trunks, Jacob Volkmann in the red trunks. I'll do it because I can, Boss Rutten. I'm putting you on the spot. Who do you have so far winning this fight?
You know, Buscap is better on the feet and he's constantly coming forward. Then again, Volkmann is throwing all the time those kicks and they are connecting. They're not powerful, but they are connecting. So that's going to count for something as well. Buscap totally blew up. You know, his whole body, it looks like he's filled up with lactic acid. You see, it's almost like he did some weight training now. Beautiful takedown though there, but Volkmann right away tries to go there for an inverted triangle. Can I see that? If he can go around the neck and underneath an armpit. See if he can fish it. Nope. Oh, now he might start looking for it. If he can get that right leg, right foot under the under the left arm of Buscap and then comes back with his right leg around the neck of Buscap, he might pull one off. But Buscap knows this, that's why he's leaning to this side.
Well,
He has his arm over there.
The last minute 40 in the start of round number 3 really looks like an all-out extreme game of Twister because not a lot is being done. Guys jockeying for position and trying to get themselves in a better position.
Looking for a leg lock here, but that's not going to work. Yep, no, you're absolutely right.
You're not grabbing shorts.
It's a grappling contest.
Which on paper you think would favor Jacob Volkmann, the 3-time All-American out of the University of Minnesota, but Firmino's upper body strength seems to be really
Working
changing
for him.
things for Volkmann, yeah.
Yep, keeps him on the ground and the not movement. He's very, you know, he only wants to move when he knows there's something there. He has to watch out though, because the referee might see this as the wrong move, wrong game plan, and put him back on their feet.
Under 3 minutes to go here in the third and final round. Jacob Volkmann and Luiz Firmino. Troy Waugh, the official, starting to get a little impatient walking around, and he has already told both fighters, let's improve your position at some point.
Let's work.
Yep, and again he tells him to go to work. Looking for the full mount again. This is the sit on the face technique. Constant control. Volkmann tries to reverse him now, but he can't push off on his left leg. He's got to switch that other leg underneath. Throw it to for him, let me see. Oh, that's weird if I have to do that. To the left. He's trying, he's still
Toes
trying.
out of the cage.
Buskapa's trying to hold that
Keep your
leg.
toes out of the cage.
See that right leg needs to be thrown backwards. But it's going to be hard because Buskapa here has that leg caught. And that makes it very hard to do. He's trying, yeah. Now he's going to get it.
Do you see much scoring? For the casual viewer at home that's new to MMA, are they seeing much scoring here?
No, I don't see any scoring. Both guys is going back and forth and escape and go in. There's not a lot of those you can't even call them strikes. You shouldn't call them strikes. Those little taps. Significant strikes. That's what we need. A lot of people say, oh, go body, head. Yeah, but go body as hard as you can. And then as hard as you can head. Then it works.
So
but don't go tap.
The last 2 minutes have come and gone, and very little scoring here in this lightweight bout between Jacob Volkmann and Luiz Firmino.
Yep.
And so this is really an opportunity for one of these fighters to go all out for the next 45 seconds and possibly win himself a fight.
I would do it. But hey, they both appear to be tired as well. Now gets him in the guard. Tries to pull the legs open so he can flip him, but that's not going to work.
Keep working. Stay busy. Stay busy.
See what he does? He stretches his leg, and that pushes the hips from Buskapa on his hips, so he can't generate any power. He can't bring his upper body upwards in order to create distance for strikes.
Final 10 seconds between Luiz Firmino and Jacob Volkmann, and this one will go to the judges.
Now they start working.
And with the official decision, we send it inside the cage. Jazz Securo has the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of fighting, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judges Tim Vanetta and Rich Green score at 29-28, and Judge Alicio Rodriguez scores at 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Luiz Firmino Buskape.
Yeah. Get ready. Listen. What you wanna do? If you don't strike first, that's when they gon' come at you. Yeah. And you know it's true. Don't let your life get worse. Being timid, that ain't cool. Nah.